Growing a garden in USDA. Hardiness Zone 4 can be challenging due to the shorter growing season and colder winters. However, with proper planning, many vegetables and fruits can thrive. Here are the best foods to grow in Zone 4 and their planting schedules. Best foods to grow in Zone 4. Cool season crops. Lettuce planting time. Direct sow seeds in early spring, around April, and again in late summer, around August, for a fall harvest. Growing tips. Lettuce prefers cooler temperatures and partial shade. Spinach, planting time. Direct sow seeds in early spring around April and again in late summer around August. Growing tips. Spinach thrives in cooler weather and needs well-drained soil. Carrots, planting time. Direct sow seeds in early spring around April and again in midsummer around July for a fall harvest. Growing tips. Carrots require loose, well-drained soil to grow properly. Radishes, planting time. Direct sow seeds in early spring around April and again in late summer around August. Growing tips. Radishes are quick growing and prefer cooler temperatures. Broccoli, planting time. Start seeds indoors in early spring around March and transplant outdoors in late spring around May. You can also plant in midsummer for a fall harvest. Growing tips. Broccoli needs full sun and rich, well-drained soil. Let's explore warm season crops suitable for your garden. Starting with tomatoes, plant your seeds indoors in late winter, around March, and transplant them outside after the last frost, typically from late May to early June. Tomatoes need full sun and well-draining soil. It's also a good idea to use stakes or cages for support. Moving on to peppers, which also start indoors in March and are transplanted after the last frost. Peppers thrive in warm, sunny conditions and require consistent watering. For squash, direct sow the seeds in late spring after the last frost. Squash needs ample space and well-drained soil to flourish. Cucumbers are similar. Sow them directly in late spring and consider trellising to save space. They require full sun and consistent watering. Green beans should be directly sown in late spring as well, thriving in full sun and well-drained soil. Lastly, potatoes should be planted a bit earlier, from April to May. They need well-drained soil, full sun, and you should hill soil around the plants as they grow. Let's talk about the general planting schedule for Zone 4. In late winter to early spring, from March to April, start seeds indoors for tomatoes, peppers, broccoli, and cauliflower. In early spring, around April, it's time to direct sow lettuce, spinach, carrots, radishes, and peas, and plant potatoes. As we move into late spring to early summer, from late May to early June, transplant outdoors your tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and broccoli. This is also the perfect time to direct sow beans, squash, cucumbers, and corn. During the summer months, from June to August, maintain your garden by watering, weeding, and harvesting as needed. Late summer is ideal for planting lettuce, spinach, carrots, and radishes for a fall harvest. Finally, in fall from September to October, harvest remaining crops and prepare garden beds for winter by adding compost and mulch. Gardening in Zone 4 can be highly rewarding with the right tips. First, soil preparation is crucial. Ensure your soil is well drained and enriched with organic matter. Watering should be regular and deep, especially during dry spells. Mulching is also beneficial as it helps retain soil moisture and suppress weeds. Be mindful of frost protection. Be aware of late frosts in spring and early frosts in fall, and use row covers or cloches if necessary. Lastly, consider season extension techniques like using cold frames or hoop houses to extend the growing season for some crops. By following these guidelines and understanding the specific needs of your plants, you can enjoy a productive and rewarding gardening season in Zone 4.